Ladies and gentlemen, Keiki here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is down about 1.5% there. On the S&P, Nasdaq did the same. Semiconductor did get hit 3% negative. Dow and the Russell 2000 trends were down more than about 2% or so. Banks got hit 4% negative. However, energy printing green continuously because energy was green also yesterday. Biotech down about 0.5% along with the healthcare. Home is down on 1.3%. Utilities 1%, retail down 2.5%, emerging market down on 1.3% there. Bitcoin is up, gold, silver, miners making a move here. Gold up 2%, silver up 4%, and the miners up 4.3%. There are, what I've noticed is that the equity market has been going down last couple of weeks, and the commodity and the precious metal market has been going up quite heavily. Dollar up, oil up, treasury bond up, VIX popped about 10% there. Let's stick with S&P 500 ETF. Spider, 65-minute chart here. So this is where we closed yesterday, and it looks like we saw the gap down. Fill that gap, act as a resistance. We guys see that shooting star candle there. See a follow through on the second or third hour. Looks like the micro-term moving average acting as support, a little bit hammer candle. Not have to see a follow through on the third hour. So fourth hour downturn, fifth hour kind of sideways, and then sixth hour doji there, high wave doji, spinning top, kind of indecision. We're barely hanging out, hanging around, holding on to that micro-term moving average. Bulls know that if they can't hang on to this bull, micro-term moving average, you can see micro-term acting as a resistance, and somewhat acting as support in the last couple days, and just barely hanging on that micro-term moving average for the bulls. They know that if they lose this 423, maybe even below. So sentiment is, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of what we talked about yesterday. Important pivot that bulls need to break above. That's a prior resistance or support, and then act as a resistance. I've been acting as a resistance last 3 days, and my short-term moving average continue to have that trajectory to the downside. And bulls really need to reclaim that if they want to kind of retest that 444, the gap area. This is a level that bulls must somehow see some kind of bounce. If not, bears gonna bring it down 424, 420, probably even 415. Cold back, probably they want to retest that low at 410, right? So if they lose this here 430, 423, this vicinity, right, is the must-hold level for the bulls. If they want to look at this, any kind of a higher high, higher low in the micro term, they need to see a bounce here in this vicinity. If they lose this level, we're talking 430, about 425 or 423 or so. If we can hold this level right here that we're in right here, right? You see that band of support? We're going back down to the lows, and maybe even bring it lower, because right now we're dealing with a midterm downtrend. Bulls been bringing it down this entire year, well, last couple months. So we're starting this 2022 with a negative impact in this market after bulls been, raising on for the last couple years since the COVID lows, March of 2020. So we're still dealing with a midterm downtrend, short-term downtrend, and some kind of a micro-term move right here. And we need that higher low, right? Trend cannot be developed without that higher low. So bears are doing a great job not letting bulls getting above this level, utilize their short-term moving average, acting as continuously act as resistance here, right? And that's what they want to do. Bulls obviously gotta reclaim that. If not, things will continue to be hectic here. Let's check out that oscillator and see if we can extract any more information. That oscillator is looking very similar to right here. We talked about that yesterday. If we don't see an up move as quickly as possible, it's gonna start to look like this. It's gonna come right back down, and that's kind of what it looks like right now. It looks like we're coming right back in. That short-term moving average continues to see that decline. And there is nothing here that supports the buyers except that, you know, not looks like the micro to moving average is now flattening out a little bit. So if the bulls do not act quickly, and I can kind of extend this, you know, if you look at this, so some sort of a support, I can kind of extend that, some kind of an oscillator support. But for this to play out, bulls need to act fast. We mean acting bullish, right? Acting bullish. Bulls need to act bullish tomorrow, an entire day for this cross up. If not, we're gonna just, this thing's gonna just break right back in, coming right back down, then the downtrend will continue. So this is important level if you desperately seeking the price to be higher. If not, bears in a good position to bring it down and bring it down heavily. Keep in mind, this is a level where shenanigan can still be performed. You know what I'm saying? So if you're somebody with faint of heart, it's best that you continue to focus on the long term, ignore the short term fluctuations. All it's gonna do is make your life extremely difficult. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening and good luck trading tomorrow.